welcome to today's video. In today's video, I'll be doing or discussing why Ron DeSantis or why the GOP should not run Ron DeSantis in 2024. I say today's video, today and yesterday's video, this video and the video that should be coming out around the same time as it. I discussed, I think, probably this a bit more, but basically I slept over at a friend's house last night and I did not record. Anyways, discussing DeSantis, and this video is probably gonna be like really brief. Basically, in 2024, I think he's a really overrated candidate. A lot of the upside for him, like in people's arguments, is that he's stronger in the suburbs. First off, he's gotten very Trumpist at this point. It might be to a point where he's too Trumpist to like really have much of a for him to make much of a difference in the suburbs. But not only that, but there's not really much that's one of like the few demographics where he's like supposed to be better than Trump with. But other than that, I mean, like, assuming he somehow does still do really or does do well in the suburbs, not to the point where he stops the shift and the suburbs are literally the same in 2020. The suburbs don't shift. He does worse with white rural voters. He does worse with the white working class. He's probably not going to do that well in the suburbs. It's not looking like very good for him. Yes, he would do better in the suburbs than Trump would. That's a really low bar, though. That's like that's not like impressive for a Republican to be like, oh, I'm better in the suburbs than Trump. Like, no, that's not like that's not you. No one's like, yeah, they're gonna win because they're better in the suburbs than Trump. Like, that's not something that like anyone should be like proud of. If you're like strong in the suburbs, then maybe you should be proud of that. I don't know, but like being better than Trump is like that's a really low bar. So I think that he might do better in the suburbs than Trump would in 2024. 2020 Trump probably does worse, and then he also does worse with white rural voters, does worse with the white working class. He probably improves in the Northeast. I think that like best realistic case for him, like actually realistic case, not where Vermont goes blue, like something that I think would like actually have I would actually see. I don't want to say I wouldn't be surprised if it happened, but I think is like actually at least mildly realistic on the presidential level with DeSantis carrying New Hampshire and Maine at large, but he still loses the election. It's not like it wouldn't be enough. I don't think. I think that he's just generally not a very strong candidate. He's very overrated. Trump is probably their strongest candidate. For the Democrats, their strongest candidate in terms of realistic candidates is probably Biden if he's like not too old. Although honestly, well, Sherrod Brown's kind of confusing, but it could be him. I mean, like, I don't know if he's necessarily like a realistic candidate in terms of like, because we talk about people like realistic candidates, but like when you really look at it, it's probably going to be Trump, Harris, DeSantis, and Biden. Like two of those four, and obviously it's going to be a Democrat and a Republican. Probably, I don't think it's going to be like Trump versus DeSantis or Harris versus Biden. Like that would be really weird if somehow that happened. But I think that like honestly, the GOP is much better off just running Trump. I think that they would. I think he's definitely stronger electorally than DeSantis. And honestly, he probably. I think that Trump has a better chance of beating Biden. I think Trump actually probably does beat Biden, whereas DeSantis, it's really hard to tell. Versus Harris, I think that Trump probably. I don't want to say probably, maybe beats Harris. I think I did a video on that recently. I don't think my opinions on that have really changed. You go check that out. I don't even really remember what it was. I think I probably had Wisconsin flipping and Arizona flipping and maybe Pennsylvania. I think I probably gave Pennsylvania to Harris though. Um. Anyways, it's Now I'm talking about other stuff. At the end of the day, DeSantis is not the DeSantis is not who the GOP should run in 2024. If they want to win, they should probably run Trump. Also, I am very, very happy Adam Buxa, I think, just scored, and now I'm happy. Sorry, that was really random. I have a soccer game on, and that makes me happy because I don't want Orlando to win, and I want Atlanta to do better. Anyways, now I was just talking about soccer and Adam Buxa. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like below. Stay tuned for my next video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please comment your suggestions down below. I've been getting a lot of suggestions, so please keep on commenting your suggestions down below. And I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye.